Hello everybody, it's Red Panda Gamer here for another exciting quick look. Today we're taking a look at 10 Second Ninja from Game Designer Dan, or Game Design Dan. The music and sound was done by Trukowski and was published by Mastertronic. Game Design Dan is actually a friend of mine, I guess you might say. There are no cutscenes. Alright, so basically it's a pretty cool game. I guess the thing I'd compare it most to would be... I wish we could watch the cutscene. I guess we could just go ahead and play it. There's really no reason not to. So yeah, the game is made by Dan Pierce. Music done by Tim. And, as I said, Mastertronic. So these are all really just things I already said. So, as the name would imply, 10 Second Ninja is a game about clearing out platforming levels in 10 seconds or less. And the whole point is we were trying to take down Robo-Hitler. So yeah, Robot Hitler is our main adversary, and he's got a bunch of evil robots after us. And this game's got like a really great sense of humor, so there's all these like cutscenes that you get to see throughout Robot Hitler trying to keep his group together. So we'll go ahead and just start off here. So as I said, you have 10 seconds, the robots, as quickly as you can. The game is very... So I guess the important thing to say about this game... I'm going to go back to that level real quick. The important thing to say about this game is it's a shorter game. Like if you just... This isn't really a game meant to just be played through and then like... I don't want to say forgotten. One second, I'm going to turn this volume down a little bit just to make sure the audio is okay. But this isn't really a game that's meant to just be played through in like an hour, which is about how much time it takes if you're just playing straight through it. And I could be wrong. It could be less than that because, or more than that for some people, because I'm pretty decent at platformers. Wow, we're so close. But yeah, so this game kind of demands your attention in a couple of ways. So if you're not going to try to speedrun this game, there's no point in playing it, in my opinion. Because... Oh man, we're so close. Oh, we did it. Awesome. So yeah, if you're not going to try to speedrun the game, there really isn't much like longevity to it at all. Which is fine, because when I wanted to play this game, all I wanted was like a speedrunning game. And that's exactly what it is. It's got really tight controls. It's pretty much like your standard in this kind of game. You have your double jump, you have your shurikens, you get 3 in each level, and I think I can pull that off. I've gotten closer than this before. But you've got your ninja stars or your shurikens that you throw. You get 3 of them in each level, and you kind of have to use them wisely. Oh, so close. But you can take out, like, basically the shurikens keep going through stuff until they hit, like, a wall. So you can use them to take out multiple enemies. Yeah, I did it. So right now I'm kind of in the phase of like perfecting all the level times. Like this is, I guess really the best thing to compare to is Spelunky. Whereas like Spelunky is all about, you know, like the fact that the game is randomly generated. The fact that Spelunky is randomly generated is kind of where it gets its replayability from. But the fact that this game is so built on like speedrunning, that's kind of where this game gets its replayability from. And like I said, if you're into speedrunning, like, you'll love this game. It's $10. It's going to be less than that when it launches. I know that. I think it's going to be $7.25 or something like that, which I think is a great price for this game. I don't think I'm going to be able to go any faster than that. You know, some people might complain like, oh, it looks like a Flash game, which I think is stupid because there's something wrong with looking like a Flash game. I don't understand how that became like a negative thing. Like, you look at games that like Edmund McMillen has made, and those are like some of the best games like out there. Like, those are some of my favorite games, like Super Meat Boy and Binding of Isaac, and everything in the Basement Collection is all so good. That BizSnap's playing. So BizSnap is an example of someone who can probably sink a lot of time into this game because yes, it's a lot of like speedrunning. Like, the first time you play through this, you will not play through it like that. Well, hopefully you don't play through it like this, or else maybe this game might be, I don't know if I should say below you, but it's just fun when someone makes a game with, like, speedrunning in mind. I'm trying to think of how they want me to do this. So as you get further, the levels become more about, like, kind of breaking the levels apart. Ah, damn it. Like, it's very important to know, like, when to double jump, like, the reach of your sword. Ah, damn. There you go. Alright, so I kind of have to concentrate for levels like that. So yeah, it's all about, like, knowing what order to do things in, and what order to not do things in. If that makes any sense at all. But the game, like, I'll show you a later level in a little bit, just to kind of show how much more complicated the game can get. Because it does. Like, some of the stuff they throw into it gets a little crazy. Damn it. Also, I don't know how anybody could play this game without a controller. I want to get, like, all 3 stars on this level, because I haven't done that yet. Ah. The music's good, too. Like, that's the thing about this game. Like, it's just, I'm trying to think of a... Because this game's relatively plain. I don't want to say plain. But this game isn't, like, over the top with, like, a bunch of, like, quote-unquote original ideas and, like, concepts and stuff like that. Like, you know, it's a Twitch platformer with, like, a timing element to it, and you're playing as a ninja, and you feel really cool. And I like that it's very simple. There's no upgrades. There's no, like, time bonuses. Like, there's no enemies that, like, shoot back at you. It's all just very simple, you know? There's... Like, why are you killing the robots? Because they're Nazis, and that's really all the reason you need, right? Like, what other reasons you really need to kill Nazis or robots? Oh, man. I'm trying to think of what they want me to do here. Because I'm still pretty far off. But then, you know, this game was essentially made by one dude also, which I think is really cool. So Dan, I think this is his first game on Steam. And as far as I know, only his, like, second official game. He also made Castle in the Sky? Castles in the Sky? I always forget if it's Castles or Castle in the Sky. But then I just think of the Studio Ghibli film. And then I completely forget what I was talking about, because that movie's great. La Puta. Oh man, this level's... It's not even that it's hard. I think I'm just not doing what they want me to do here. I'm being, like, stubborn. I'm still pretty far off. Maybe I should... No, that's not going to be any quicker. Maybe I'm supposed to... Oh, that actually might be it. Okay. Alright, that's kind of tough to do, though, when I'm actually, like, in the middle of action. Okay. I think that's what they want me to do. I don't know. There's, you know, there's multiple ways to do a lot of the stuff in this game. And while at first it might be like, oh, I don't see how that's going to cut much time. There you go. That could be the one. Like, 'cause some of these levels are more simple, and there's really only one way to do it. And, like, that one is probably one of those. Ah, shit. Ah. So, yeah, like I said, when you're missing that much time, it's probably because there's something you can do quicker that I'm not doing. I don't know what it would be, though. Oh, wait. I think I do see. Maybe I'm supposed to go this way. Ah, no. That took even longer. So yeah, it kind of turns into like a puzzle platformer in a lot of ways, where it's just like, you know, figure out the quickest way to do something. I wasted shuriken. Nah, it's not even any quicker. And sometimes it might just be a matter of, like, perfecting your movement. Like, that's probably what's happening right now. See, we're getting closer. You know, it's been a while, too. I think the reason that I enjoy this game... Like, so this game came out, like, right after Super Meat Boy. like, after I played Super Meat Boy, and after Super Meat Boy kind of took the world by storm as it did, I probably wouldn't be as nearly as into it as I am. But the thing is, like, so after Super Meat Boy came out, people were like, oh man, people actually want, like, difficult platformers. Like, that's really cool. So let's make all of the difficult platformers. And none of them were, like, quite as tight or as good as Meat Boy. Or, you know, it maybe didn't have the personality that Meat Boy had, or you just didn't connect to it the same way. So it was kind of like, oh, there's all these Meat Boy clones. I just don't want to play any more difficult platformers. And then Spelunky came out, and I was over that by then. And then, you know, I played a lot of Spelunky. So this game kind of scratches both itches. Like, this kind of scratches more of the difficult platformer that kind of demands perfection. Because, to be fair, like, the way I'm doing this, like, I feel bad for, like, recording this after having played this so much already. But, like, the way you're really supposed to play this, I mean, the first time I played it, you know, I was being way slower through it. Oh, I can't... Maybe I'm supposed to... If that's all I have to do, then that's kind of silly. I think it might be. Yeah, it is. You kind of forget, like, you get into this habit of, like, trying to save your ninja stars, and then you're like, wait, I still have one that I'm not using. That probably has something to do with this. Ah. No. Ah, so close. No, and I missed. Oh, so close. Yeah, I did it. All the stars. Oh, man. All right, so these are the boss fights. The boss fights are cool, too. The boss fights are actually, like, probably my favorite part. They remind me a lot of Super Meat Boy. Or, sorry. I Want to Be the Guy. So, here's where we fight Mecha Hitler. And if you time it right, you can actually just juggle him like that. But I've beaten it in 3 stars before, so I'm not going to worry about it. But yeah, it's... So, I kind of feel like I should show you guys, like, how to not be good at this game, I guess. Like, so, I mean, 10 seconds is a long time. So when you first hear about this game, it's like, oh, clear the stages in 10 seconds. You're like, oh my god, how am I going to do that? But 10 seconds is a long time for, like, some of these levels. And sometimes it's just enough time. There's, like, 4 or 5 levels where you just barely make it, and the difference of, like, 1, 2, or 3 stars is, like, half a second, if even. Or, like, half of a second. So, yeah. Those are the boss fights. I like them. So, oh, man, we beat Josh. Awesome. I can go brag to them now. And there's no way I'll be able to beat Bisnap. Like, that's 5 seconds. Wait, we have one that I didn't get. Wait, which one's this? I gotta get it here. Oh, that's right. I never figured out how you're supposed to do this one. Yeah, I don't know. Wait, oh, that's right, because I accidentally didn't mean to leave this level. We're gonna get all the stars here. I wonder if, like, slashing your sword takes up time. I don't think it does, though. It seems pretty instant to me. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna cut that much time off this level. I just feel like it has something to do with that one being on the ground. There we go. Alright, cool. So he perfected the whole level. There's a lot of achievements in this game, too, which I actually really, really like a lot. There's a lot of, like, weird achievements. So there you go. 2942. I'm beating Josh. The leaderboard system is great. Like, those are the kind of things, too, that will definitely keep me coming back. So, let's see. Sour Johnny. God, there are a lot of people who are pretty good at this game. Tom! Oh, man, Tom is beating me. Sleep Cycles. YouTube.com/Sleep Cycles. He's a good dude. I don't know how I feel about him beating me. Well, I'm not going to worry about it, because Hey, cool, that's a nice... I like the metal. Cool. So in the canyon, so there's here, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there's a bonus level. So there's 6 levels, and while that doesn't seem like a lot, especially considering how quickly I beat those, there is a lot. Like, I will probably play this a lot more, like, as time goes on, like, just trying to kind of, like, beat Sleep Cycle. Like, I love games. I love this, like, revitalization of high scores in video games. Like, Spelunky's been doing a really great job with that, too. Like, I think it's fantastic. Because I really like high scores. I think they make games way more exciting and challenging. I think that they add multiplayer to games that don't have multiplayer, and I think there's definitely something to be said for that. Ah, so close. There we go. All the stars. Alright. So you can kind of just, like, I like this too. Like, there's this level of, like, strategy where you could actually, like, just, the clock doesn't start until you start moving. So you just kind of survey the land and decide what you're going to do, and then as soon as you move, it goes, which I like. And I know that sounds like, well, yeah, duh, what do you expect it to do? But, you know, it's just nice. God damn. I don't think they want me to go this way. Yeah, no, they definitely don't. Or maybe they do, and I'm just a big dumb idiot. Because, like I said, oftentimes, like, the thing they want you to do is right in front of you, and it can be so easy to just miss it, because you think, like, oh, no, I know what they want me to do, it's so obvious, and that's because it is obvious, but it's not necessarily what you think it is. Ah, damn it. I don't know, that wasn't very quick anyway. And the game's, like, simple design really grows on me after a while. Like, when I first, like, I'll be honest, and Dan, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. Like, when I first turned this on, I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this. Like, I don't know how I feel about the art style, and it just seems kind of generic and silly, and that's fine. And then, like, after playing it for, like, 20 minutes, I was like, okay, I love this. And I feel bad that I'm not showing the cutscenes, because they really do add a lot of personality to this game. But, yeah, the cutscenes are great. They're really funny. Like, the dialogue written for, like, Robot Hitler and his robots is really funny. I cannot get this. I'm still pretty sure they don't want me to go this way. And I don't know why I say they, because it's really, I mean Dan, since he made this game. Let's try going the other way again, I guess. I just don't see why it would make a difference. And I haven't even seen the secret level yet, which I'm kind of nervous about, because I feel like it's going to be kind of crazy. I don't think I'm going to be able to complete this level. That's another thing. There's no, like, dash button. It's just so simple, and it works so well. And that really is what I like about it. It's just, it works. And it's fast. There's no latency. It's on PC and Mac and not Linux. I don't know if they're planning on doing a Linux release. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this one. Yeah, they definitely don't want me to do it like that. Let's try one more time from this side. I feel like I gotta just be missing it. I mean, I know that dude dies automatically from... oh, shit. From those blocks falling down. And you might be watching this right now being like, dude, it's totally obvious. It's, you know, jump off that and do this and that and whatever. And that's, like, the glorious thing about this game is, like, just because I don't see it doesn't mean you don't. Alright, well, we're going to skip this level because it's really frustrating me. So for this one, we get to see the destructive power of these blocks. I don't remember how I did this one quickly, though. I think I just did that? No. I mean, that's probably what I did, but that's not very quick. No, I missed. I missed. I mean, I'm not using these, like, at all, so might as well use them more. I feel like I'm getting so close. No! I wonder... Yeah, I think that... Oh, no. Actually, I wasn't... I fucked up bad. Ah, spikes. Whoa. Wait, there's wall jumps? Or was that like a bug? I think that might have been a bug. It needs to be said that like I'm playing a early build of this, so this isn't like the final version. I mean, it's gonna be mostly this. Oh my god, so close. I don't know how I'm supposed to do that any quicker. Not like that. Maybe it's because I'm taking that like extra second to kill that one on the ledge. Oh, I think, okay, I get it now. Because I'm jumping up to kill that dude when there's really no reason to. I see, okay, I get it now. I get it now. I get it now. I get it now. So let these fall, and then kill those guys. Yeah, that is what I'm supposed to do, isn't it? I fucked it up anyway. Alright, yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do. Because there's only so much time. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I thought that was what I was supposed to do, but now I'm not sure. I don't think so. Yeah, see, like, I'm having a lot of trouble with these. Yeah, because it's still taking about as much time. Maybe I should go from this side? Nah, that doesn't make any sense. Does it? Or does it make all the sense? No, it doesn't. Actually, yes it does. I keep wall jumping, and I don't know if that's something I'm supposed to be able to do. Yeah, that is what I'm supposed to do. Alright, cool. So now we have these, like, smashy block things. New mechanic. They work like elevators, which I guess is kind of cool. That was bad. You really gotta limit your jumps too. That seems to be like the surefire way of getting like faster times. It's just jumping less. Urgh. I don't know. Ah. Yeah, I think I should wrap this up soon because I feel like I'm just gonna play it forever now if I don't. Alright. One more try on this one. And then, because I do want to show some of the other levels real quick. Alright. I can't do this one any faster. I give up. Oh, wait. I think I just realized what I'm supposed to do. Or no, that's not what I'm supposed to do. Okay. So there is one other type of enemy. I'm out of rock names. So there's a couple other levels. There's the ice level, there's a death cube, and then there's bonus, and then there's another bonus which I haven't even gotten to yet. And the death cube, I'm just going to show this real quick, just kind of give you an idea of what you get into, has portals. So this is like base, and you start getting into some stuff with, you know, teleporting from one place to another. And this is where like a lot of the difficulty came in for me. Like, this was the first time that I really felt like, oh man, this game is actually kind of tough. And I mean, it's easy to get through them, but the thing about it is, like, to be able to like continue in the game, like to fight the boss, you have to actually get a certain amount of stars, which I haven't really had a chance to show, just because I have all the levels unlocked already, except for the one bonus level. So yeah, you can't just like finish with 1 star every time and be like, the game doesn't allow you to just kind of like be bad the whole time, which I kind of like. They actually kind of demand that you get good at it. The other thing that is introduced later in the game is these enemies. They're like, I guess the chief, not the chief, but like the main Nazi dudes. So they actually take 2 hits. I guess I'd call them generals. But they take 2 hits, so that kind of can take a little more extra strategy, especially when you have multiple ones on the screen, and you know they take a lot more time to kill. So stuff like that. Like sometimes it's just like mashing buttons, but you can end up doing some pretty cool stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna end this video now. I think that was a good last one to show. So the game is 10 Second Ninja. It's by Game Design Dan. I highly recommend you guys check it out. It comes out on Wednesday. What day is it? March 5th. It'll be $7.25 on sale for a couple of weeks. I do recommend you check it out, especially if you're a fan of games like Super Meat Boy, or Spelunky even, or 1000 Spikes, or I Want to Be the Guy. It's kind of like a nice middle ground of all those games between difficulty and objectives and all that. So I highly recommend it. See if you can get through all of it. Get on that leaderboard. See where you match up with your friends and everyone around the world. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching this. Be sure to check out the game. Like I said, it comes out in a little bit. I should have a link in the description below for the Steam page. But thanks for watching this, guys. Like this video, favorite this video, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to share love. I'm Replayability Gamer, and I'll see you guys next time.